Welcome. In front of me I have the Fitbit Charge 6 and I'll go over unboxing along with a quick look at the device and spec sheet look. Was a little bit harder to say than I anticipated, but anyway. So let's just get straight into it and peel that off. Now I'll be mentioning that all the info that I'll be getting about this device won't be from the official website of Fitbit because they decided to not give a single hoot about providing with any kind of useful info. So instead, I'm pulling this info from Android Authority, which apparently can do better job than the actual Fitbit about presenting their product to the customer. Because I would very much like to know where $150 freaking is going to. And just having some mumbo jumbo that they show up on their webpage doesn't actually, justify this. Anyway, here we have the watch. I'm just gonna unclip it. There we go. Now, it looks like it's turning on its own, which is very interesting, considering I didn't press literally anything. So it makes me believe there might be some like magnetic thing that just kind of launches it out when you take it out of the box, which is pretty interesting design, to be honest. That is actually pretty nice. Now below that, we have a charging cable and a longer strap. And there we go. This looks to be magnetic. Just kind of, totally magnetic as you can see. Let's peel that off. Okay, so here's our tiny little display. Now it is on a, as you can see, pretty small size considering this device is a little bit on the expensive side. Now, I'll be very clear. I haven't really used Fitbit before, so I don't know what the benefit of these devices actually is, per se. So apart from it being a smartwatch and having like some exercise functions and stuff like that, there's a bunch of things that they try to upsell you on, which I don't know if it's worth it or not. Obviously, you probably, if you use this device before, you will know that better than I will. I'll be looking at this device strictly from the value of like what you get in the package and how much it costs. That's my approach to it. So I'll be completely skipping over the value of possibly software that is included on here. Though I want to mention that software is a paid feature as a membership. So again, that's considering this already costs a lot. It also has a subscription based, which just seems like an absolute scam to me. Now, obviously, for some people, it's like a gym membership, so that's fine. I have a little bit of more negative approach to this. I don't see it that way. When I pay overpriced for something, I would prefer it to already come with everything included. Which, that being said, what you get on with the plan already comes with this device most certainly. So you're basically having a lock on your device that prevents you from using specific features till you pay a monthly subscription. That is a no bueno thing to do. But in any case, so looking at the specs, we're looking at a 1-inch AMOLED display, which again, Fitbit never actually specifies that it's even an AMOLED, not sure why. But that is a good thing. AMOLED will give you a nice vibrant colors, bright and also very deep blacks, so that's pretty nice. Now this watch comes at about 37 grams, dimensions of 37 by 23 by 11. That's in millimeters. Sorry for the imperial people that I have no clue what that actually translates to. Now this can connect to a couple different like Androids, so all the way from Android 9 to basically the newest one, and you can also use iOS 15 or higher to connect this watch to your device. But you might, if you're using, for instance, something like Google iOS, Android, iOS specifically, 15 or higher, you will still need to have a Google account. So your Apple account will not work with this. Now, in terms of battery life, it says that it has about 7 days of battery life. That is also what Fitbit advertised it at, so that's pretty reasonable. Charge time from 0 to 100, about 2 hours, that is advertised. And we do have this magnetic charger. Now keep in mind, it doesn't come with an actual charger, so depending on where you plug it in, it might charge faster, it might charge slower. So, well, not faster. I'm pretty sure the 2 hours is the fastest it can charge. But if you, for instance, plug it into something like your computer's USB port, the typical like standard one, you might be charging it for more than 2 hours, because I presume the 2 hours is actually a little bit faster charging than 5 watts, what the USB like port on your computer would provide you typically with. Now, in terms of sensors, we have 3-axis accelerometer, we have a built-in GPS, plus GLONASS, oxygen, blood oxygenation monitoring, EDA and ECG sensors, and ambient light sensors. We also have sleep tracking, a Fitbit monitoring. Now that's something from Fitbit. I have no clue what that actually does, but like I said, people that will be that have used this device previously, or Fitbit in specific, probably will know what that is. I haven't used it, so I have no clue actually. Now it's running on Android 5, or that's the connectivity, so it should be pretty good. It won't be as efficient as 5.1, but it's still pretty decent. And the reason you might actually want care about this is because the newer Bluetooth, like 5.1, I think it's 5.1 or 5.2, will have a better battery life. So it uses less power to keep the devices connected together. It also has NFC, meaning you can actually pay with this device in stores, so that's actually a pretty nice feature. It's also water resistant up to 15 meters, so that's pretty good, but for some reason it has no official IP rating. So yeah, you can take it in and swim with it, but if it gets broken, we didn't have IP rating there, so it's not like you could take it to swim. So just want to point that out, it's kind of funny. Obviously, because of NFC, it supports Google Wallet Pay. It has also Google Maps connecting. It doesn't actually run Google Maps on here. Connects to YouTube Music, gives you notifications, and just heart rate info and stuff like that. So there we go. That's basically all the like worth mentioning info about this device. Now quickly going into it, there's a couple things that you can also do. Like this comes with these silicone straps. Might not be up to people's taste. So Fitbit actually sells additional straps that you can buy from them specifically for this thing, and they're actually pretty nice looking. They will run you about $24, so if you want to, I don't know, additional flavors to your Fitbit to make it look better, or feel more comfortable maybe on your wrist if you don't like this, then you can do so. Just keep in mind the watch already costs $150 and the straps are another $24, and like I said, the pricing for this device is a little bit high. And the reason I consider this is because for Mi Smart Band 7, which is the newest one, you get to pay about $40. So a third of what you get to pay for this. It comes with basically like some typical exercise tracking, stuff like that. Might not be on par with this one. That's probably the benefit of a Fitbit, I think. But it's still pretty decent. It has a much bigger display, more colorful. The battery will last longer, and it is a more popular band, also cheaper, meaning that you will be able to find more accessories to that band. So just wanted to point that out for people that might be interested in something more affordable, possibly better, but don't really care about the like more precise nature of Fitbit for tracking specifically. So if you don't really care all that much for it, but still want to track it in like approximity to what it's supposed to be at, then I believe the Xiaomi Mi Smart Band 7 will be great. I have used the previous versions of it, and one of the best things about them is the idiotically long battery life, being at like basically a month. So that is much more convenient than charging it once per week, once per month. Sign me up. And I'm not really the person that tends to track everything like that, so I wouldn't really care about the more precise nature of the Fitbit, but I would definitely care about the price difference. So that's kind of why I wanted to point that out, and why I also started the talk about this device with saying that I haven't used it, and that might not be probably the person that this device caters to. So anyway, with that being said, hopefully you found this video helpful, informative, and if you did, don't forget to smash like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.